Good evening to Jira Yagbonura, to Bipeura, to Sonyaura, to Damangora, and all the chiefs in Gonja land. And by extension, everybody, especially those who like, share, and comment. And also special greeting to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, President of Ghana. Once upon a time, in a village called Luumading, God surrounded all the people and said, I wanted all the creatures and said, I want us to discuss about the population, the growth of in the population, and see the way forward. And each of them brought his idea, but God told them, okay, I wanted your idea, but the best way to do is that I want that to eliminate some and bring some, so that as we eliminate, we keep bringing some of them. And they asked, by what category? Are you going to take those who came first and bring those that follow, or what? And he said, when he appoints his agent, the agent will decide. And some of them said, oh God, you will take those that are doing bad and leave only those that are doing good, so that they will be on earth. And he said, it will be decided by the agent. So he said, okay, so you will decide who you will choose to be doing that. Everybody was silent. Then Lion pointed his hand. That is Kumugbonwura the lion. He pointed his hand and said, I will do that. And then the other animals looked at each other. And because God was present, they didn't fear him. They said, Lion cannot do this because, and they asked why. And they said, one, he can't fly. So if he comes on board, the flying creatures, they will be free. Then others also said, not only that, but when he kills, he will want to eat or chop in addition. And so we wouldn't like him. And then God said, okay, your idea is good. Is there anybody who will do that, take the responsibility? Then they said, I'm the one who will do that. They looked, they didn't see him, but they heard him talking. And they said, but we can't see you. How big are you? Asked the lion, the elephant. Djibouti, the elephant asked, how big are you? He said, oh, just manageable. Then Churu, the hippopotamus, also asked, are you bigger than me? He said, manageable. Then Kushishombi, the housefly, asked, are you as small as I am? He said, no, but manageable. And all the animals looked at each other and said, so what can you do? And he said, look, first I can fly. I am very fast. I'm very agile. I can do as God will command me to do. And all of them said, okay, then let's give it to him. The reason the bigger animals agreed was that when they heard his voice and also heard what he was saying, they thought that they were stronger. So when he comes to them, they can just grab him and then dismantle or dismember him. So the smaller animals also thought, some of them thought they could maneuver their way through and the rest of it. So they gave it to him. And all of them left for the house. The next day, he killed a warthog, Libby the warthog. And then the others were like, hey, the life of Libby the warthog has been taken away. And somebody said, yes, that is death. Lou the death that did that. And then they said, okay, so each of the creatures named him by the same way, Kalen, which is Lou or death or P or any other way, or so. The languages, in any other way, all of them described him. So he kept on doing his work. One day, the humans went and said, look, let's hold a meeting again. So they had a meeting with everybody, the creatures again. They said, you see, one thing we'll do is that let's give Dev some conditions. So they tried to give them. Dev said, I don't take conditions or instructions from you. And they said, look, some of us are very good. We do good. Every day we are doing the right thing. So why will you kill us? Because we are doing according to what God has said. He said, I'm an agent, and I was giving instruction to take who I want at any time. So all of them, they tried and they couldn't. Human said, okay, you know something. Anytime you kill, don't leave us like that. Give us the opportunity to see our body and bury, so that no one will eat. No one will eat the bodies. Then all the animals said something. Then the woodpecker, Kukukaka the woodpecker, went to the mother and said, Mom, you are an old lady. You have been on this earth for a very long time. We don't know what is happening. Now, this is what came in our meeting. And she laughed and said, humans say they want to bury on the ground. Said, even when they bury on the ground, the termites will come for the body. And at the end of it, when you go there, even bones, you can't find there again. Everything would have been gone. It just depends on how you handle it. Whether this way or that way, it will mean the same thing. And the woodpecker said, Mom, but as for you, when you die, I won't bury you on the ground. I will not also, leave your body to be eaten. I will chop a tree and then put you inside. And the man said, okay, whichever way you want to do. So the woodpecker's mother didn't keep long and she died. And then woodpecker carried the body. And they said, woodpecker, won't you let us, because the body is beginning to smell. And say, okay, please help me open my head so that I'll build a pyramid and put my mom inside while I go to look for where I'll bury her. So they put the thing there. So, and then he went chopping the trees. He will cut around. He can't make the hole, to put the mother. So when you see the woodpecker carrying the mother along, it is because he couldn't make a hole to put the mother inside. Thank you very much. That's the end of my story. Now, what do we learn here? We have learned that death will come when it will come, that it does not have a style, because they didn't agree. I think maybe the mistake the animals did was that they didn't agree with the formula before God. If they had, people would have known that this is where this fellow would die, this is where we'll die, and this is what we can do. That's one. Two, you never mock the death of somebody. Because you see, when the first one started dying, the other ones that were not dying were like, oh, it is because Watok died first. The others were like, it's because Watok does bad things or whatever. That's the reason he died. But the following time, all of them started, even Kukukaka, the woodpecker's mother, that didn't even go to the place, died. Meaning that everybody certainly would die. But how the fellow is going to die is the other thing altogether. And then also let us remember that because we don't know when we are going to die, let us always do something better. And also know that as for the death, when it comes, your body could be dismembered today. If it's not dismembered today, it will still be dismembered. And we don't know how the dismembering is going to look like. Thank you once again. Please click, share, comment, and then also make it available for others to watch. Thank you very much.